It's your boy ConcertViz34, and I want to talk about 5 things we learned from the Jones Beach Dave Matthews Band show last night, July 17, 2019. Due to severe weather, this show was cut short. They got Anyone See the Bridge Too Much. Do you remember Rooftop? That Girl Is You, Write a Song, You Might Die Trying, and everything out. And then lightning, severe weather, put everyone back to their cars, take shelter, band gets off stage. Now, with that said, it's going to be rescheduled, or it is rescheduled, to be played tonight, July 18, 2019. And that's a good thing. And we'll talk about that as well. But we're going to talk about 5 things we learned from this show. Number 1 is this. Jeff Coffin got sick, but he is a beast. You know, you look back at this band, you look back at his time with Bella Fleck and the Flecktones and the various things he does outside of Dave Matthews Band, different workshops, different performances, different collaborations. And this is the first time ever that he walks off stage suddenly sick. That's very impressive for Jeff Coffin. I wish him the best, and I'm glad that he's doing okay. He posted on social media that he was doing okay after the show, and I look forward to seeing him play for tonight. Number 2, the band was going to play The Last Stop. After You Might Die Trying, they had Last Stop on the set list. Now we go back to point 1, and Jeff Coffin is off stage because he is sick. So I think the reason they didn't bust through and try to play this is because Jeff is sick. Not having the saxophone, not having the full band on stage is going to impact how people feel about that first Last Stop. Now, people would still love it, but it would still, you know, it's not the same. They wanted to do it with everyone there at a high quality level. So they skipped it, and Dave plays every day instead. Now, this is a big thing, too, because this is a midweek show that doesn't get played at SPAC or Alpine or Deer Creek. This is a special treat to the Long Island folks there that you're not getting prior to this. So that would be a huge moment if they would have played Last Stop last night. Hey, maybe they play it tonight, and this would be a great example of, you see in this tour, the wealth being spread. Look at the Des Moines show in the middle of the week, how great that was. Now Jones Beach getting a Last Stop. Hopefully they get it tonight. They deserve that. They deserve a JTR if the band wants to play it. Again, I'm not DMB. I'm not Dave or Carter or whatever. They have to play what they play. Point number 3, the encore suffered due to this severe weather, due to them feeling like they had to rush. We saw this in Mansfield, one of the most weird, obscure encores I've ever seen. 2 Big Whiskey songs in a Gray Street. Just weird, okay? And we see this again. There's a Where Are You Going to Shake Me Like a Monkey, okay? This is concerning when sets like this end like this. But at the same time, one of the reasons I think the encore suffered is they have so many great songs in the mix for the regular set. You have a Write a Song. You have a song, Die After Die Trying. You have a Last Stop. Okay, you have a Lover Laid Down, and you have a Dancing Nancy's. So when they have all these great things in the middle of the regular set, we've seen the encore suffers, and this was clearly, thank God this encore was not played. Where Are You Going? Shake Me Like a Monkey. Nobody should ever have Shake Me Like a Monkey end a show. It's quick, it's brief. Yes, it's high energy, but to me, it's not a good song or show closer for the encore 2 spot. Number 4. James Casey was going to guest, I'm assuming, as a saxophone player. James Casey plays with the Trey Anastasio Band. He was with Lettuce and Soul Live. He's even toured with Meghan Trainor and had actually sang vocals to support some of the stuff John Legend sang with him on the Meghan Trainor song. He will sing that during the tour, and he did that back, I believe that was 2016. So this was going to be a guest during Jimmy thing, okay? So that would have been interesting to see him come out. Jones Beach does get some guests. They've had some in the past couple of years. All right, excuse me, dry throat. And so that's number 4. James Casey was supposed to come out. Does he come out tonight? I don't know. And then we have number 5. The first time the band has ever rescheduled a show when they've already started a set has just happened. July 17, 2019, mark it down. They played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 songs, okay, from Bridge to Every Day, if you count Anyone See the Bridge as a song. And then they got off stage, couldn't resume it, and now the next day they're going to come back. big kudos to the band. Most bands aren't going to do this. Most acts aren't going to do this, but they decided to do this, and they're going on a full range tour. It's not like J-Lo in the Blackout where, you know, she's doing shows in New York City and then rescheduled, even though that was a great thing that she did for fans. And even a couple, I think it was 2 nights ago, Blink-182 had a weather delay, but they finished it out. So there's been some interesting things going on in the last week with weather delays. And, you know, overall, I think we should be grateful that this doesn't happen more. Now, there are definitely shows that the rain does a huge part of canceling it. But really, in the long, you know, look of things, this doesn't happen every week, okay? It's something where the majority of the shows, even in the Midwest, even in parts of the Gulf Coast and down south that get some severe storms, they tend to get these shows out, and we should appreciate artists that get a show in when there is severe weather, because that's our only time that many of us will see that artist in our hometown or in a destination trip that we make. So we should appreciate Dave Matthews Band, even some of the other artists who do whatever it takes to get that show played, because, you know, weather is crazy. Mother Nature wins all the time, all right? When Mother Nature wants to be crazy, she's going to win. But let's be thankful that the band is going to be doing a do-over, even if you can't make the show or even if it's going to be inconvenient to drive down to Jones Beach again. You got 8 songs, and then hey, if you can come back tomorrow, you can come back tomorrow. But I can understand if you were at the show and this is the only day you had off, or you took that day off specifically, it's a bummer to get 8 songs and then not see anything. So my heart is with those folks out there who can't make the rescheduled show. But even so, when you look at other stuff that's been completely canceled, they got to write a song. They got a Rooftop and a bridge to Too Much. And even if you like the Everydays with Buddy's taking over that song, you got that as well. So let me know what you guys think. Just wanted to make a quick video of 5 things I came up with that I learned from this shows here. And everyone out there, have fun tonight. And hopefully the band busts out Last Stop and a JTR and some other stuff, even some fan favorites that people like that I'm not a huge fan of. Hopefully they bust out some of that stuff too. But it's your boy Conservative 34. Peace.